Leading by 6. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Alperon Şengün. Oh, my goodness.
Man. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Durant's checked in for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Şengün. KD on the wing. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Rockets trail by 10. KD passes to Finney-Smith. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Şengün with a wide-open look. The Rockets with another miss. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Curry outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Curry with the 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Durant against Curry. In the corner, Şengün with it. Again, Şengün missing. Warriors leading by 11. Giannis kicks to Richard. Şengün against Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Three-pointer, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. For Houston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The wide open look for Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Big time. He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making some changes. Checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. Now here is Smith. He has 7. Eason passes to KD. Looking to end the run. Houston gets it back. Nice shot by Smith.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Eason. Still scoreless. Ajemski on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 16. Eason passes to Thompson. Now Adams. Smith wide open. He fired. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. These threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
KD's shot is off.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Curry fires from way outside. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 16. KD on the wing. Defended by Jones. Pass to Eason. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. And for Houston, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Smith's shot is good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
And that one misses. So we can't get either to fall.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
KD with it. 6 points for him. Now Curry. Got it off in time, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Golden State Warriors.
Inside the paint, they've been so aggressive, just steamrolling dudes.
Pummeling, drummeling, jackhammering. They're in demolition mode, baby.
Yeah, I'll get my hard hat for the second half. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look, he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Warriors leading by 17. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Antetokounmpo is out there with Williams. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. To the inside. And Smith with the stop.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Curry finds Podziemski. Giannis a screen on Easton. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, well, he sure muscled that one.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw off from Smith. Warriors leading by 15. Giannis outside. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Gotta love seeing Giannis move the ball. Not just a scorer now, but a capable passer, too.
And for Houston, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Thompson. Inside. Here's Easton. Smith for 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. He gets it in there.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Up top, Podziemski. He's covered by Eason. Podziemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 21.
He has been fantastic. Jabari Smith having a night. They've got to keep getting him looks.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Eason. Podziemski with it. Clock at 6. It's up a 3. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Golden State. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Back to Şengün. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They hit every single shot since the break.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Alvarado with it. He's covered by Thompson. Yep, it counts.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Smith finds Durant. Takes the three. Pachinski grabs the board.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Basket good. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
See, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Al Horford. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Adams checked in. Now here's Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot. The Rockets with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Giannis against Şengün. Giannis dunks it down.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 15-point game. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. To the middle. Nice move. And the layup. Good by Şengün. And that's now 7 points for Şengün.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 7.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them much.
Pass to Smith. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You've got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. With a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Close, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skill, really looking to get his teammates involved.
There's Okogie. He's guarded by Melton. Green, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Rockets trail by 19. Finney-Smith passes to Green. It's stolen by Alvarado. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo, no good.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
And so Houston again turning it over. floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 8 here in the quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Golden State Warriors. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. So on the floor for Houston, Alperen Sengun out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Now here is Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Rockets. Pass to Melton. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low. Here's Sengun. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Holiday. There's the triple. Post misses the shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To Sengun from past the arc, and they'll get another chance. Holiday looking for an opening. 6 to shoot for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Horford with a screen on Holiday. Here's Alvarado. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Antetokounmpo comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Kevin Durant's checked in for Houston. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not be complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Sengun. Inside, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
There's a screen. To a Kobe. Here's Finney-Smith. Houston moving the ball around. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed 3 from KD. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
And the basket by Okogie.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
To the right side. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Durant. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. Here's Durant, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Durant.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Mr. Curry lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Warriors leading by 13. KD passes to Eason. Thompson outside. Looking to get it going. Durant gets it done inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And the shot goes in.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Outside Curry. It's good.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Here's Thompson. Now Eason. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Williams with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Eason.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
The Warriors shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field at this point. Antetokounmpo outside. Trying again. Driving in.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. The defense really unable to handle him.
He drove good. Giannis. And both free throws good for Giannis. And we've got a timeout call from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Thompson. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Horford. That one misses. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And give a little breather as well.
As head of the sideline, we've got some news on Jose Alvarado. Allie, what do they say?
My guy, the athletic trainer for the Warriors, provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And despite the injury, they know how important this first-round matchup is. The training staff has given him the go-ahead to play through it, and he's expected to be out there with his team.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Durant crosses him up and no stopping him after that. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Durant with the rebound. Here's Şengün from deep. The shot misses. Shoots the three. It's in. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Stephen, another quality win. Is this one you can build on?
For sure. We're trying to create momentum. We understand what it takes to win a championship and put a nice little streak together, playing against some great teams. That's only going to continue. Great challenges for us to kind of focus in on.
Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Williams, and it's Jones in at the 3 for small forward. You look at the Warriors, and in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think Game 2s are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry for 3. Smith with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Eason. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Antetokounmpo surveys. It's good.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Golden State. Here's Jones going inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Jones with the block. Here we go. Here's Podziemski. Soft touch off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. NBA, back to you.
As always, Allie, thank you. And Houston has possession, following the score by Golden State. Jones against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And miss after miss right now.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
For 3, Durant hits a three-pointer.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Thompson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Houston working the ball around. Inside. Durant, the pass to Şengün. Yep, count it.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Rockets trail by 9. Now here's Easton. Down low. Here's Şengün. Drops in the 3. Şengün's got 5.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc. So when he does take these shots, he means business.
And here's Curry for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Outside Easton. Back to Durant. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Adams checked in for Eason. And that one misses.
Guys, we've never seen a player like Steph Curry. Yes, his shooting is insane, but to me, it's the gravity that he draws. The entire defense is focused on him at all times. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the dunk by Jones.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Thompson. Back to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. And Giannis with the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Thompson. And it's good for 2.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 8 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Amen Thompson. Here's Okogie. Green with a screen on Melton. Knocked away. Stolen by Melton. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry surveys. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
He's making an impact at the line. 4 for 5 already.
Outside Holiday. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Golden State.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Finney-Smith a screen. Holiday against Curry. Outside Finney-Smith. Houston working the ball around. Adams, shot's good.
Assistant, Jeff Green.
The Warriors lead by 13. And here's Curry. 14 points for him. 52 seconds left in the first. Okogie, the pass to Holiday. A clear look for Green. The Warriors pull it in.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
The 3 from Curry. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in.
Number 28.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game from deep three-point land. Adams grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly, and that's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Steven Adams out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Crafty move. And it's Adams missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for 2, Giannis.
No good on that one.
The resume Giannis has already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Horford, he's checked in for Curry, and he sinks the second. Here's Holiday. Pass to Finney Smith. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Golden State. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Holiday. Here's Finney Smith. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Finney Smith's got 5.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Horford. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. From the arc. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Okogie. Outside Holiday. Houston needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Too much Giannis.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Finney Smith passes to Okogie. Outside Holiday. Up top Şengün. Melton covers. Back to Holiday. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
One thing this team loves about Şengün is that he is an excellent passer. He moves the ball around so well.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Holiday. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the paint. Giannis with the jam.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
And Houston has possession. Durant with it. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the baseline. And another basket for Houston. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Outside Finney Smith. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Adams. And Tari Eason subbed in for Finney Smith. Now Thompson. Here's Eason. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at the long strides of Giannis on the drive. Man.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Durant. Driving inside. Again, Houston.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Curry passes to Horford. Back to Curry. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Curry. Thompson pulls it in.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it right now, a little bit in his head.
Durant pass to Şengün, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
You guys can absorb contact as well as Şengün. That's a tough shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Alvarado. Screen by Horford. Alvarado pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Here's Adams. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good output.
Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Jones, and Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Rockets have gotten 8 of... Oh,
yes! Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Yeah, rugged play by Capella. Going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
That's good from Capella.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Rockets trail by 6. Smith finds Durant. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Eason. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Warriors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Outside Podziemski. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Warriors lead by 4. Williams, a screen on Eason to the inside. Williams misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He loves everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Post checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Alvarado. Smith with a screen on Jones. Pulls up on the wing. No luck on that one.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Warriors, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Guys, game one went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game two as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 3. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Podziemski into the lane. And Durant with the block.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Pass to Curry. Shoots over Thompson. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Thompson passes to Şengün. There's the drive. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. The Warriors lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Podziemski. Here's the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Podziemski's got 5 now.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Jones. Durant's shot is off. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game.
At the line for 1, Giannis.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Smith with it. He's picked up by Jones. Eason, pass to Smith. Here's Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rockets trail by 10. Now here's Thompson. Durant with a screen on Curry. Outside Durant. Looking to end the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 tonight.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
There's Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Şengün. Fires the 3, and the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors lead by 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Oh, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Eason, a screen on Jones. The three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Durant finishes off the lob.
Ooh, you just have to appreciate that play. Katie makes so many tough shots. Just give him an easy one every once in a while.
Outside Curry, jacks up a three, knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Smith passes to Thompson. Off target from outside.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. The three. The shot comes out. The Warriors lead by 13. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. He hits the second from the line. Here's Curry. He's got 24. Pass to Horford. Over Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant finds Smith. Now Adams. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Good D by Şengün. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Giannis going downhill. And Giannis with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful, penetrating, and getting offensive production.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Holiday's checked in for Kevin Durant. Horford, a screen on Holiday. Curry passes to Horford.
I like when Horford seeks out his offense like this. They're making the D compromise on one or the other.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Horford hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Melton outside. Screen by Post. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Holiday. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Holiday's got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Horford. And stolen by Green. To the paint. The 3. Doesn't go that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Curry surveys. Screen by post. And the Warriors miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Okogie. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. He's got 7.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Melton outside. Down low. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And here's Holiday. Give him 8. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Here's post. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, getting lots of great looks. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. So the Rockets 5 now. Alperon Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Okogie in at the point. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Şengün, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is the ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Cuts off the pass. Back to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes. 14 points for Alperen Şengün.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Okogie, and it's good. 2 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defense.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Jones, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Alvarado. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Tate. Durant inside. Melton covers. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Curry's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Back to Curry. Launches it. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more. He's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
From the wing. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Jones. Outside Curry. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Okogie, the pass to Şengün, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
Great use of the size inside there by Şengün to draw the contact.
So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. Melton outside. Left side Curry from downtown, and the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 3. Smith inside. He's against Horford.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
And here's Curry for 3. Durant pulls it in.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Inside, here's Şengün. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith to take the lead. The free ball is down.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Warriors make some changes. Robert Williams checked in for post. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Horford. And Podziemski subbed in for Melton. He got it!
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The Rockets trail. Durant. Sengun, a screen on Jones. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Now Smith. A throwback possession. 2 points.
There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Curry knocks down the trifecta.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Rockets trail by 3. Outside Durant. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Durant. They double-team Durant. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Thompson fires.
A way better defender than he gets credit for. Steph Curry.
Can't get the 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Curry outside. Here's the pass to Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Smith. Eason. Oh, the sweet floater.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Antetokounmpo against Smith.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game, and we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Durant! Williams rips down the board. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Thompson against Curry. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Pocket 4. Antetokounmpo. It falls!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Jabari Smith. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Curry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Stephen, plenty of momentum swings in this game. What made the difference in the end?
Because everybody was on. Defensively, it was a tough night on both sides, just trying to contain and fire around and try to contest shots. But at the end of the day, we made a couple more plays, kept our composure on the stretch, and got the win.
It's a beautiful thing when shots are falling. Thanks, Stephen.
All right. Thanks, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Antetokounmpo is out there with Williams, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. You look at the Rockets, you know there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. To the paint. Here's Şengün. The shot from the low post is good.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Sengun to find those baskets.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Curry. Pass to Sengun, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Curry looking it over, and Jones has it in the corner. Curry against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Smith, the pass to Easton. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Smith with the defensive effort. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he could be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. For 3, Durant.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Smith against Giannis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. And Giannis throws it down.
And that's why it's so tough trying to defend Curry in pick and rolls. When you think he's looking to score, he can find a teammate with the pass.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Thompson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. Thompson, high post. In the corner, it's Eason. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Giannis outside. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Antetokounmpo dishes to Williams. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle, stolen by Thompson.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Sengun with a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Outside, KD. Sengun with a screen on Curry. Can they get it? And Sengun gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Sengun's got his second bucket of the night. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Williams. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Okogie's checked in for Tari Eason. And the Warriors also making a change. Melton's checked in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Okogie, the pass to Thompson. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 6. Curry dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Lets a floater go. That shot off the mark. Good D by Thompson. Smith on the wing. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Şengün.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots done.
Smith against Antetokounmpo. It's Curry outside. And it's KD with the rebound. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Warriors leading. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
He's off on the first. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now, here's Tate. The shot by Holiday, no good. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Finney-Smith. In the corner, Tate with it. Here's the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Warriors leading by 6. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giannis has got 12.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
In for the Warriors, number 15.
Outside Holiday. Şengün with the screen for Holiday.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. With the drive, it's good. 14 points for him.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Now here is Holiday. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Adams with the screen on Melton. Here's Okogie. The kick out to Holiday. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Second chance shot and the layup. Good by Şengün.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Antetokounmpo out there with Horford. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Jose Alvarado and Richard. Pass to Okogie. And here's Holiday. Puts it up from 12. And Horford pulls it down. Melton passes to Giannis. Giannis up strong with force.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Şengün. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 10 points for Şengün.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Quinton Post is checked in for Jose Alvarado. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jones checked in for Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good. Şengün's got 12 in the game.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
To the inside, it's stolen by Adams. To the paint, here's Okogie. From down in the low post, it goes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Horford. Horford with the screen on Holiday. Melton passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Curry's checked in for Golden State. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Holiday against Curry. There's a good screen. Inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight? What tremendous offensive performance.
Here's Post. Adams defending. It's 3 outside. The Rockets pull it in. Now, Finney Smith. He has yet to score. Pass to Adams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close. to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Aaron Holiday. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 6.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thompson outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. KD on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Houston gets it back. Here's Thompson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Eason. Antetokounmpo passes to Williams. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Giannis. He's got 18. And a slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of
Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Rick. Smith against Antetokounmpo. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Thompson outside. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Eason. Curry dishes to Giannis. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. 3-pointer on the way. The shot by Thompson, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Smith defending. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now Curry, 5 to shoot. Williams inside, guarded by KD. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Shot to stop the run. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Antetokounmpo, no good. It's trailed by 10. Smith outside. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And the shot is good. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And smooth in everything he does. Nice dribble move there by Smith.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Curry finds Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that distance.
Durant for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
KD on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Golden State.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Warriors leading by 10. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's KD in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Thompson surveying the floor. High post, Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Rocket 6. Smith the pass to Şengün. Thompson for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Curry. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Yeah, boy, the length. of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
To the middle, and Thompson throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
But Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And stolen by Şengün. Curry with the steal.
Well, you never want to foul Steph Curry. Quite simply, the greatest shooter we've ever seen.
The Warriors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The Warriors have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Williams. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Curry. And he can't get the first one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there. And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
Thompson inside the line. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Eason. Now, here's Şengün. Sinks the three-pointer. Şengün's got 17 now.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch the fire.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Floats it up for Horford. Durant with the steal. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Thompson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Bounce pass from Durant. Eason. Şengün. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 14. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
From 17 feet out, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
The first one falls.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Down low. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14. Şengün with the screen on Jones. But a piece of it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much. as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Durant nails both of them. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And something else that has stood out to me is the defense hasn't had any chance at stopping them in the mid-range.
The Rockets making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. To Okogie. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. Şengün, the Rockets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shot by Pajemski, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Smith against Jones. Smith kicks to Thompson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clear.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Melton. That misses, so he splits the free throws. It's trailed by 12. And here's Thompson. 6 points for him. KD draws the double. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside, Jones. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Here's Melton. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Okogie. Back to KD. Adams with the screen on Jones. From 17 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Here's Melton. No good that time. Great defense that time from Şengün. That's tipped. Pass to Pajemski. 1:21 left to play in the third. Okogie. Adams down low. Jackson Davis defending. The screen from Thompson. For 3, Okogie. They get the rebound. Got a hand on it.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Rockets, Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Amen Thompson. To the paint. Here's Post. And a strong finish with two hands.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
It's stolen by Adams. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the road.
Holiday against Melton. Here's Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
To the inside. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Horford is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Quentin Post and Richard. That's to Holiday. Here's Şengün, guarded by Horford. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Giannis is screen on Howard. Inside. And stolen by Şengün. It's Finney-Smith, top of the key. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Antetokounmpo, no good. It's trailed by 12. It's to Okogie. Latrey. Adams down low. Post covering.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Antetokounmpo against Şengün. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Holiday. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Golden Golden State also making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Podziemski's coming in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Stephen Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Herbert Jones. Hey, Allie, what are they telling you?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing the return to action. I'll give you updates as I get there.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Now, unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type of situation. That's just tough. You know, it didn't look good when we saw him go down.
That's to Curry for the three. And Curry comes right back with a three.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Outside, KD. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Fires from deep. The rebound by KD.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. It's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Pass to Eason. Here's Şengün. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 14. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Steven Adams. Allie, how's he doing?
Thanks. I just talked with the Rockets head athletic trainer, and it's just a simple case of getting the wind knocked out of him. He just needs a moment to get the air back in his lungs. This is going to be a tough loss for them if it gets more serious and he's unable to go in the playoffs. But that is an if. He's been giving the go-ahead to give it a try. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Richard, defended by Durant. Outside, Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The long shot, no good. It's trailed by 17. Eason with it. Outside, Smith. Curry against Thompson. Screen by Şengün. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And what I love about Şengün, he's not looking to jack up threes. He prefer to bang it down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Golden State. Outside Curry. Launches from deep. Smith there for the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Williams with the block, and they're able to recover. The free throw drops for Şengün.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Plenty of space. Williams with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Now Horford. Curry outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by KD.
And how
oh, what a move, Giannis!
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
It's a 14-point game. Now Durant. Durant with a strong finish inside.
And he's just too long and lengthy. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
All right, here's Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. For three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Durant. He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Şengün lets loose a three. The three goes down.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, his offense becomes dangerous.
He swipes the ball away again.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch?
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we've got the intentional foul. So they foul intentionally. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the three.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there. And that will add to their lead.
Durant. And get the three. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. And that's in there.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Eason. Onto the Kumbo. Oh, what a finish. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, what an impressive scoring performance for you tonight. What was the key?
No, I just want to thank my teammates because they're doing a great job guiding me. And I'm just trying to, try to be as selfish, try to wait for my time to officiate.
Giving all the credit to his teammates. What a selfless guy. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.